WWE Wrestlepalooza is this Saturday. If you've been under a rock, which I'm sure you should know by now, on ESPN, the first premium live event for WWE on ESPN this Saturday, 7 p.m., 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific, right here on the Flex Zone podcast. We'll be live as we always are for each WWE PLE, breaking it down with you, watching live. We got each match breaking it down for you right here on the channel as well. Let me know your predictions, what match you're looking forward to, as we have our lone women's match, our lone women's exhibition. As finally the Women's World Championship will be decided as Iyo Sky takes on Stephanie Vaquer. Make sure you devils kiss that thumbs up and make sure you give an over the moonsault to that subscribe button. Let me know what you're looking forward to with that match coming up on Saturday night here on the Flex Zone podcast. Since unfortunately Naomi had to relinquish the Women's World Championship as she was doing some of the best work of her career, she is pregnant. So congratulations to the Fatu family on a new addition to the bloodline. Now we have Iyo Sky, who had the championship heading into WrestleMania, had the championship coming out of WrestleMania, and then went into Evolution and really had her first title defense. Granted, Liv Morgan was going to be a match with her, but Liv Morgan got hurt. And she loses it, not to Rhea, which the story is still there that she has beat Rhea every time. She gets cashed in on by Naomi. Then, now we've seen Iyo kind of be enthralled in a feud with her former stablemates, her former buddies, the Kabuki Warriors. Kairi Sane kind of in the middle, and Asuka going full badass Kana, if you know what I'm talking about. So they're caught in the middle of that. Rhea seems like she's going to help Iyo. So do we inevitably get a tag match with Rhea and Iyo taking on the Kabuki Warriors? Now, it's kind of criminal that Rhea Ripley is missing what? Her second straight PLE. We haven't seen her since SummerSlam. She missed Clash in Paris. She's missing Wrestlepalooza. I don't know if they don't know how to book her, but she's your biggest name and she's not in anything. They could have gave us the second women's match. Like I said, this is the only women's match. We could have got Asuka and Rhea. Yeah, we've seen it before, but that'd be a hell of a match. Now, what is Rhea going to be doing heading into Perth, where she's from, Australia? That's going to be a good question because I don't know. Are we gonna give the title to Iyo, then do Rhea Iyo at Perth, and then have Rhea finally beat Iyo and win the title in Australia? Two stories in one. Now, Rhea did mention she's coming for whoever wins this match. Like I said with Stephanie Vaquer. Hold on, I think I got something for Vaquer. Yeah, here we go.
He just pointed his booker.
Go! Oh yeah!
That never gets old. I'm not gonna lie. Now, she won the Evolution Battle Royal, became the number one contender. I thought she was going to be walking into Clash in Paris against Naomi. Unfortunately, not. I thought Naomi was going to walk out of Clash in Paris with the title. So is Stephanie still going to lose? Now she has been away taking English lessons. She's not hurt. She was on NXT as well this week. Now, if Stephanie wins the title, are the fans behind her? Has she done enough with the fans to get them invested? Is her ability to speak English going to hinder her? Now, they don't really give women live mics and cut promos like that in WWE anyway, but is she able to go out there and cut a live promo, get the crowd behind her, get the crowd to invest in her and spend money? And how badass she is in the ring, but if she wins the title, is she ready? Is it too soon? Are we putting a rocket on her? We put the title on her, and then what? Now, do we give it back to Iyo? Do a redo of what she had going? Give her some meaningful title defenses? Then maybe we hit in a Perth. Iyo teams up with Rhea to take on the Kabuki Warriors. That could be an option. Then we build to Iyo and Rhea maybe before the end of the year, and then Rhea could then beat Iyo for it. But I don't want whoever wins the title, because I see both sides. I don't want whoever wins the title to have it for 2 months, 3 months. I don't think they need to be a transitional champion. That wouldn't be fair to either competitor. Now, I think whoever wins this title should probably keep it for a little while. Like I said, we're in September. Okay. They win it on September 20th, October, November, December. Can they at least keep it till December, January? Even then, it's still 3, 4 months. I think that's better than 2 months, like EO had it before. So it's a start. Like I said, I don't know who really there is to go for a world title on Raw that's believable. We got Rhea, we got EO, we got Asuka, we have Stephanie. I mean, I love what Raquel Rodriguez is doing, but I don't think she's going to win a world championship. I don't think Roxanne Perez is going to win the world championship either, the way they're booking her, taking a little more losses than I like. But I think this match is going to be potentially match of the night, potentially match of the week in between any show, WWE and AEW. We've seen this the night after WrestleMania on the Raw with the disqualification, the interference. I think we do get a legitimate winner here now. Like I said, do Asuka and Kyrie interfere and cost EO? Or do Asuka and Kyrie come out and maybe try to help EO, but inevitably end up costing her, either intentionally or unintentionally? Or do we get a situation where they come out there and they are thwarted off by hearing, "This is my brutality"? Then do we see Rhea Ripley? Because I don't believe there's any way we don't see all these major stars, these major names on this show. They're going to ESPN. We know they want to give everything they have. I think we see Rhea appear. So we could get a situation where Asuka and EO and Kyrie, or maybe in some sort of spat, and then they maybe try to look to attack EO or do something, and then Rhea saves EO, and then inevitably we get that leading to maybe EO getting the win because Rhea helps her. I don't know. I kind of would just like to see this straight up, no interference, because we love WWE, but we know they love to overbook their matches. They overbook their championship matches and their main events, especially when it comes down to having a big name lose. They don't let many people lose clean like that. So it's usually some sort of ref bump, interference, overbooking, a combination of all three, and then we get to the final of the match, the finality of it. But I think we still do get that tag match inevitably with Rhea and EO versus Damage Control of the Kabuki Warriors, Kyrie and Asuka. Now, if EO wins, we could still do that one-on-one match. We never got EO and Asuka one-on-one for the title. That would be good. We could do EO, and like I said, you could eventually build up to EO and Rhea again. You could do EO and Raquel. You could do EO and Roxanne. There are a lot of heels, it seems like, for EO to battle this time if she does win the title. Now, if Stephanie wins the title, she doesn't really have any story with anyone. She doesn't have any legit gripe with anyone. She's been off TV. She's kind of been put on ice, but you can see when she's there, she has that it factor. The fans love her. The crowd loves her. They like to see her come out. Obviously, she looks great, but question is, as the world champion, is she going to be able to do what needs to be done for that division? Because whoever takes the title now needs to take the ball and run with it. They need to take the baton that Naomi started running with and killing the game with at a record pace and continue to extend that through 2025. Now, I could see a situation where Iyo wins, gets the title. We could do the tag match with her and Rhea against Asuka and Kyrie. That way, we hold off on the Iyo Rhea match. Then inevitably, we get the Iyo Rhea match eventually. Rhea beats Iyo, finally wins the title back. Stephanie goes into Rumble. Stephanie could win the Rumble. You build her up. She wins the Rumble. Then she could go on to face Rhea at WrestleMania. We know that match has been teased multiple times. Those are your two top stars. That's probably your next WrestleMania main event, including women. You could do Rhea going in as the champion and dropping it to Vaquer at Mania, making Vaquer a new star. Then she could take the title and run with it heading into the middle and latter part of 2026. A lot of ways it could go. Like I said, I kind of would prefer to have this be no foolery. We let them get a clean winner and let these women go out there and tear the house down for 20 minutes. I think it'll be great. They had a really good match, like I said, on Raw. But I do think that we're going to probably see Asuka and Kyrie, and then we'll probably see Rhea come to Io's defense. And then we get that explosion. Then maybe we could get the tag match. And then maybe, who knows, Stephanie could win the title because, like I've been told, her dad is going to be there. His birthday's the next day. They may want to celebrate her and give her that big moment. It's the first time he's going to see her wrestle. Are they going to have him there to see her lose? So, like I said, if Stephanie wins, I wouldn't be upset. I just want to know where we go from here and if she's really ready to take that ball and run with it. I think Io's been maybe the women's MVP outside of Naomi this year. So the fans love her. They love to go crazy with Iyo. So there are a lot of ways this match could go. I think it'll be a match of the weekend, match of the night caliber match. You give them 20 minutes, let them go out there and cook. I think we could see big things from both women. And this is, you know, a wonderful match. So, two international superstars, love to see it. Glad the match has finally happened. Hates they didn't really get to go in front of a live crowd and really get us invested in this match a little bit more. But Stephanie's taking English classes. She's back on TV now. And everyone loves Iyo. Like I said, one of the MVPs of the women's division this year. Let us know your thoughts on this match. Could see interference helping Asuka and Kyrie screw Iyo, or they could inevitably help Iyo, or they could, get thwarted off by Rhea Ripley. Combination of all three. Stephanie could win, take advantage of this, or she could get screwed. A lot of ways it could go, but I would like to see a straight up one-on-one match. Let's decide it in the ring. And then after that, you can do whatever you need to do, building with Iyo, Rhea, Asuka, and Kyrie. But we'll be live Wrestlepalooza this Saturday, 7 p.m. on ESPN here on the Flex Zone, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. Yours truly, God's favorite host. We got all the previews on the channel, breaking down each match, how they go, things that could happen coming out of the matches as well. Sound off down below in the comment section. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell. We'll see you for Wrestlepalooza this Saturday. Thank you guys for tuning in. You're on the Flex Zone Podcast, your home for professional wrestling.
I bring